News Services Division of Akashvani presents Northeast Diary.
Good evening, listeners. From the misty hills of Assam to Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi, welcome to our window into the world of cinema, where stories from the Northeast shine brightly. I'm Vinita Thakur, bringing you a special report on Assam's triumphant sweep at the 71st National Film Awards 2025. But tonight, as we celebrate these golden moments, a shadow lingers, the heartbreaking loss of Assam's musical heartbeat, Zubeen Garg. At 52, Zubeen's voice, that soul-stirring fusion of melody and emotion, has fallen silent, leaving a void that echoes through every Assamese heart. For the award winners and admirers gathered in Delhi, the joy was bittersweet, tinged with profound grief. Let's now revisit the triumphs and the tears. Rompi Das Roy, an ardent fan of Zubeen, pays a tribute.
While I was a child, every afternoon our home echoed with his voice. The ones from Anamika and Mayabini wove their way through our tape recorder into our soul. I didn't just listen to his songs, I grew up with his music, I grew up with his voice. It wasn't just a music for me, honestly. It was my life itself. My childhood, my heartbreaks, my dream, they all carry echoes of his voice. Zubin was not just a singer for me, he was a home. His voice was the place we all ran to when the world was too heavy for me. Assam cried in every lane tonight. He gave ordinary people an extraordinary emotions. He was always there, right from our innocence to rebellion, from first love to last goodbye. Now that he is gone, festivals will never be the same again. The world may go silent, but for us, for me especially, he will always be singing. His songs are now my prayers. However, heaven must be celebrating tonight as one of its brightest and noblest soul returns. Rest is Isabel and happy heart. Love you always.
Akashvani presenter Lipika Das remembers her friend Zubeen.
Paid our last respects to our dearest friend Zubeen Garg. It's actually very hard to put into words what it feels like to lose a dear friend who was also an extremely gifted musician, a fantastic human being. Zubeen wasn't just someone the world admired on stage. He was not just the Ya Ali singer, he was much, much more than that. He was someone I was lucky enough to sit with, to talk about life and music, to laugh with, and to dream with. There is sudden emptiness all over Assam. Young, old, rich, poor. People from all walks of life flooded the Guwahati streets just to get a glimpse of our dear Zubeen. He was a little wild at times. We have so many fond memories. He was also full of energy and, of course, unbelievably talented. Let me tell you, he sang in 40 languages. I'll always miss those conversations. I'll miss his spirit. At the same time, we know his songs will always stay with us forever. For me and for all those who knew Zubeen, he wasn't just a star. He was a friend first. And we will always carry that with us. Rest in peace, Zubeen Garg.
Now let's turn to the Northeast's remarkable success at the National Film Awards held on September 23 in New Delhi.
Sri Utpal Datta is awarded for his significant and wide-ranging critical writings on cinema, with a particular focus on Assamese language, where he explores its social, cultural and technical aspects.
सर्वश्रेष्ठ फिल्म समीक्षक का पुरस्कार प्राप्त कर रहे हैं श्री उत्पल दत्ता.
We begin with a voice of reason and reflection. Veteran film critic Utpal Datta was awarded the Swarn Kamal for Best Film Critic. His incisive analysis of Indian cinema finally earning the national recognition it so richly deserves.
So, listeners, we are with Utpal Datta, and he has won the Best Critic Award, the national award for this. And you, being a radio person, you have to tell us, how does it feel?
Really, I should feel great. I think it is a blessings from God. I always love to speak myself as a radio person, and I must say that after joining radio, my writing has become simpler. Otherwise, I used to write full of rhetorics, but after joining radio, what I realized that I should write so clearly so that people could understand it with single listening. So it influenced my entire writing, and those are reflected in my film criticism also. So my friends, my readers, they say that you write very simple but authentic.
Utpal, you have made some movies also, if I remember some.
Yes, I made some short movies. Those are mostly documentary. One is short films that is based on a poetry, and that was created in IFFI and several other
Yes,
things.
they got recognition, proper
Yes.
recognition. Yeah.
And I made one leading film journalist of Assam, Pavitra Kumar Teka. And recently I have completed one documentary on Harinan Dattobra, a leading educators of Assam.
Please tell us something more about your future endeavors.
Basically, I'm a writer, and now I am concentrated on writing as so that my writings on cinema should be used for my future generation.
Correct.
So my main concentration is I should write for the students, basic college students. Nowadays, many educational institute, universities, they have introduced film study in a small part or a full course, but they don't have much books. And I'm concentrated in writing those books.
Okay, that's a great thing. And I'm sure whoever reads that book will be benefited. And for you, sir, we wish you all the very best. And you being from our fraternity, from radio, we really feel proud that you have won this.
And I really feel happy that my work should go to the public with radio, that organization with whom I work, from the Colonial Mail to ASD.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Shifting to the silver screen's lesser-seen treasures, the Thai Phake language film Pai Tang, Step of Hope, directed by Prabal Khond and produced by Naba Kumar Bhuya, won the Rajat Kamal for Best Film in the Language. That poignant tale of cultural identity and resilience resonated deeply, celebrating Assam's rich linguistic mosaic.
Pai Tang is recognized for shedding light on the plight of a vanishing tribe, documenting language loss, religious heritage and identity through the journeys of its young protagonist and community elders.
और अब मैं फिल्म के निर्देशक श्री प्रबल खोंड को भी मंच पर आमंत्रित करती हूं सर्वश्रेष्ठ ताई फाके फीचर फिल्म पाई तांग के लिए राष्ट्रीय फिल्म पुरस्कार का सम्मान ग्रहण करने के लिए.
In the non-feature category, Lentina Au, A Light on the Eastern Horizon, stood out, clinching the Best Biographical Film Award, directed by Sanjeev Parasar, co-directed by Nilakshi Medi and produced by the National Film Development Corporation. This documentary honors Lentina Au, a pioneering Naga woman who brought healthcare and education to rural Nagaland in the 1950s.
सर्वश्रेष्ठ जीवनी ऐतिहासिक पुनर्निर्माण संकलन का पुरस्कार अंग्रेजी फिल्म लेंटिना आओ अ लाइट ऑन ईस्टर्न होराइजन को दिया जा रहा है. निर्माता नेशनल फिल्म डेवलपमेंट कॉर्पोरेशन लिमिटेड की ओर से श्री प्रकाश मखदूम, मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर एनएफडीसी, राष्ट्रीय फिल्म पुरस्कार प्राप्त करने के लिए मंच पर पधारते हैं.
We have people coming in from outside, so they also have to interact with the local.
और इसी फिल्म के लिए निर्देशक श्री संजीव परासर को भी मंच पर आमंत्रित करती हूं. राष्ट्रीय फिल्म पुरस्कार ग्रहण करने के लिए और साथ ही निर्देशक सुश्री नीलाक्षी मेधी को भी रजत कमल का सम्मान प्राप्त करने के लिए मंच पर आमंत्रित करती हूं।
Lentina Au, A Light on Eastern Horizon, celebrates a woman from the remote hills of India's northeast, whose quiet revolution for her people is powerfully conveyed through cinematic simplicity.
Parasar, speaking about the film, was visibly emotional as he reflected on Zubindar's passing. He confessed that he had even considered skipping the award ceremony in light of the heartbreaking news.
I'm Sanjeev Parashar, and my wife Nilakshi Medhi is also the co-director of the film. We have received the award for the best biographical film, and it is on Lentina Au. She is the only Gandhian in Nagaland, and it is on the life and work of this lady. Yeah, and we are really honored to receive the award, and this is the probably best day of my life. But as you know, that Assam is mourning the demise of one of our greatest stars, and this is actually this is the this is very sad, and I'm honored that I'm receiving this award, but at the same time I'm receiving it with a heavy heart. That yeah.
So, ever since this happened, even we are unable to accept it.
Actually, I was confused whether I should come or not.
I get that.
Yeah, and all we have 5 awardees from Assam, and we are still in shock. And
Assam is grieving.
And Assam is in curfew kind of situation, and but people are not in their houses. They are still in the stadium where his body is kept. He was a great star.
Yes, he was a great human.
He was a great human being. Great human being. वो सबका प्यारा था, मतलब कोई एक पोपर से लेके जितने भी बड़े बड़े आदमी हैं सब लोग उसको चाहते थे.
Reflecting on his journey, Parasar shared,
I was trained to be a cinematographer from the state-owned film institute in Assam, Dr. Bhupen Hazarika Regional Government Film and Television Institute. And my wife is also from the same batch, same department, cinematography. And actually my area of interest is documentary filmmaking. And so I've been making documentaries since 2007. And I have made films for Films Division and other government organizations. And I am also a teacher of cinematography in the same film institute now. Yeah. So that's my journey. I'm just learning and teaching and so learning at the same time. Yeah.
So tell me something about Lentina Au.
She was the first lady from her village to read up to class 6. And then she went to Jorhat. And she was trained as a midwife and in all the other activities of Gandhian activities. And she went back to her village in 1956, and she established Kasturba Gandhi Ashram. But the situation in Nagaland in the mid 50s or late 50s, it was very difficult to perform. She was threatened, of course, by the underground forces, but the Naga society, the villagers, and they accepted her. And actually, her husband was also a Gandhian. He's no more. His name was Natwar Thakkar. He was from Gujarat. He went to the same village in 1956, and he established Gandhi Ashram. And both of them started working together. And as a midwife, she helped probably 3,000 ladies to give birth to their children. And she established Balwadis in those difficult times. There was no transportation, nothing, no government help. And they established schools, and they established training centers for the physically handicapped. And still she's carrying on that work, and she's still active. She's 98 and she's still active. And they have established one great institution there, Mahatma Gandhi Institution of Human Development, and they are still working, the entire family. Actually, I came to know about her when I made a small film on her husband, Natwar Thakkar. And when I was filming, I could see she was a silent character. She hardly speaks anything. But when I saw her sheer presence, generated such a strong energy. Then I told my wife that one day I'll make a film on this lady. And she's the epitome of actually strength in that Naga society. Whenever there was a problem, she would walk up to the villagers and she would negotiate. And she knew that हमको करना है, हम निकल जाएंगे. मतलब ऐसा ही आज भी चल रहा है. लेकिन the beautiful thing about this Naga civil society, they are so, those people are really simple, beautiful, and great people. They always accepted them. Whenever they wanted to leave the village, there were 3 assassination attempts on them. And, sometimes it happens, you start thinking that, no, I'll not be able to do it. Whenever they thought like that, but the villagers requested them to stay back. And that is their story, actually.
Assamese performer and dancer Shilpika Bordoloi captured hearts with her experimental Mizo language film, Mao, The Spirit Dreams of Cherao, earning the Swarn Kamal for Best Debut Director Non-Feature.
Mao, The Spirit Dreams of Cherao is a uniquely aesthetic exploration of cultural roots through cinema, reviving the forgotten origin story of a popular traditional dance in a thought-provoking journey of identity and heritage.
A meditative exploration of bamboo's spiritual bond with humanity, the film left audiences spellbound. This journey from Assam's stages to Mizoram's dreams feels surreal, Bordoloi said. Her win is a powerful reminder that passion knows no boundaries. In the category of Best Feature Film in languages other than those specified in the Schedule 8 of the Constitution, the award for Best Garo Film goes to
Rem Do Gittang. शेड्यूल्ड भाषाओं में शामिल है गारो भाषा. सर्वश्रेष्ठ गारो फिल्म का पुरस्कार फिल्म रिम दो गित्तांग को दिया जा रहा है. निर्माता एना फिल्म्स, अनकॉम बुद्धा और जॉयसी स्टूडियो की ओर से सुश्री इवा गुनमे रक्षक मारक को प्रदान किया जा रहा है सिल्वर लोटस.
The film is awarded for its immersive rural storytelling grounded in folklore and communal tension, exploring fear, prophecy, social division through the sensitive perspective of a 10-year-old boy.
Produced by Anna Films, Uncombed Buddha, the Joycey Studio, and directed by Dominic Megam Sangma, the film stands out for its immersive storytelling told through the sensitive eyes of a 10-year-old boy. Rim Dogitanga explores themes of fear, prophecy, and social division with striking emotional depth.
और तालियों से स्वागत करें फिल्म के निर्देशक श्री डोमिनिक मेगम सांगमा का, जो मंच पर पधार रहे हैं अपने राष्ट्रीय फिल्म पुरस्कार को ग्रहण करने के लिए. ये है सर्वश्रेष्ठ गारो फिल्म रिम दो गित्तांग.
At the heart of Assam's triumphs stood Rongapatapu, 1982, crowned Best Assamese Feature Film, directed by Adityam Saikia and produced by BRC Cine Production. This evocative portrait of 1980s Assamese life struck a deep chord across the nation. With its Rajat Kamal win, the film marks a defining moment for Assamese cinema, proving that deeply local stories can resonate far beyond borders.
देविया सज्जनों, अगला पुरस्कार है सर्वश्रेष्ठ असमिया फिल्म का पुरस्कार और असमी फिल्म रोंगातापू 1982 का चयन किया गया है इस पुरस्कार के लिए और फिल्म के लिए श्री अरुण कुमार राय को निर्माता बीआरसी सिने प्रोडक्शंस की तरफ से प्रदान किया जा रहा है रजत कमल.
चलो Ronga Tapu 1982 brings to the screen with unflinching honesty a turbulent chapter in Assam's history portraying migrant local tensions, social strife, grief through raw narrative realism.
इसी फिल्म के निर्देशक श्री आदित्यम साइकिया को भी मंच पर आमंत्रित करती हूं अपना रजत कमल ग्रहण करने के लिए। ये है सर्वश्रेष्ठ असमिया फिल्म रोंगा टापू 1982।
I am Adityam Saikia. So I am for Northeast Assam. So now based in Bombay. So basically, my movie got the award Best Assamese Movie category. So basically, this movie based on true event in 80s. So basically, my movie story is the elegance to how to change the demography of Assam and Assamese people's economic lifestyle since that time. So basically, the movie based on that event actually. So based on true event.
Okay. And what was exactly your role other than being the director producer, like you said? Have you been into the writing of the script or casting or?
Assamese film is a very small industry, so I did the writing and I did story writing, script writing and direction, everything, yeah.
As a tribute to Zubeen, Saikia hummed few lines from his beloved song, Mayabini Ratir Bukut.
Mayabini Ratir Bukut, Are ase tumar hofon. It's very hard for me actually, yeah. He's like a god for us actually. He's our heart. Zubeen Da is our heart.